the end, but he got the lens from five-star freaks to the backwoods gems. True to Savage season. Let's be honest, nobody break it like Danny. Walking through combined smoke like a myth. Danny got notes on a kid with no clips. He said, yo, check that DB from Portland State. You're gonna laugh, but bro, he can straight up play. He know the verticals, hand size twitch, but more than the metrics. He reads that grit. No hype trains, no agency deals. He break down tape, no cap, just real. Every year he call names, no one knew. Then April hits, boom, round two. He saw it coming.
Boom! Greetings from YouTubeville. Once again, Danny Savage, Draft Guru. If you like the video, subscribe, give it a like, hit the hyper button, and put on the notifications so when I go live, you can check me out. Today, we're not going to be talking about a draft pick. We're not going to be talking about a prospect for the 2026 draft. This kid was a prospect for this past April's draft, 2025. So the draft that just passed. And his name is Oronde Gadson, the second, tight end out of Syracuse. All 6'5", 245 pounds on this kid. Now, he was number in my rankings. Everyone can go. It's on my page. In my rankings, he was my 7th ranked tight end in a loaded tight end class. So it's all for you to check out on my page. So he lasts until the 5th round. San Diego picks him with a 5th round pick. And he has 37 catches for 507 yards and 2 TDs. So if he keeps this up, he's looking at over 1,000 yards and between 6 TDs and 7 TDs. Not a bad pick for a 5th rounder. That's why I always tell everybody, like, yo, the core, it's nice to have first rounders. Yes, it is. But the core of your team is day 3. And like earlier, I dropped 2 tackles. I know it's not sexy because the fan base just wants to hear about, position, like skill positions. They want to hear about running backs. They want to hear about wide receivers. So I dropped 2 offensive tackles earlier, and I still got like 30 more kids to drop this week. But all I'm trying to say is, like, yo, this kid was ranked 7 in my book. And he's blowing up as a true rookie. Wow, I must get really lucky. I must get super, super lucky, or I know my stuff, or as my father would say, the harder you work at something, the easier it becomes. Or 4th, I just have an eye for talent. For all the Chargers fans, check him out, man. Oronde Gadson. And all the guys who, in the 31 other teams in the NFL, when your team needed a tight end and they just Dana picked this kid for 4 rounds, and they had 2 5th rounders, the Chargers. They took him with their second round pick. So let that sink in. But from the second I saw this kid at Syracuse, I'm like, yo, this kid can play, man. He's a deep ball threat. He can move. The only thing I questioned is, I like to see him get a little bit bigger to run block. But that's just me being picky, man. But I must be right again, man. Like I said, I must get so lucky. I don't know what it is. I'm going to put some comments in the comment section. Because we all know when you're rocking with the GWO, it's for life. Over and out, everybody.